Glory to Jesus Christ. I'm Father Andre. Welcome to another edition of Father's Corner. Today, I want to talk a little bit about why we celebrate the Divine Liturgy and why, as Byzantine Catholics, we don't celebrate the Mass. This is something that I hear a lot of language that I hear a lot of our people using. And in large part, some of it is historical. Is that here in North America and in Canada in particular, there was a period of time when we as Byzantine Catholics, we thought that in order for us to be more Catholic, we had to be more Roman Catholic. That's maybe not the worst thing, but I think what it did is that it eroded some of our Byzantine sensibilities. So when we gather for the Divine Liturgy, notice that the priest stands before the altar, and it's reminiscent of us standing before the throne of God, offering up our prayers to God. Liturgy, the word liturgy means the work of the people. And so whenever we celebrate the Eucharistic liturgy, it's a divine liturgy. In the Roman Church, they'll call that Eucharistic liturgy, particularly the Mass. They call it the Mass. And you'll notice that if you were to attend a Mass, in most forms in the Roman Catholic Church, the priest largely stands with his standing behind the altar, facing the congregation. That's also meant to illustrate that, the primary emphasis in the Mass is, the priest gathered around the table of the Lord with the congregation. Whereas in the Divine Liturgy, the priest stands before the altar because we stand facing the throne of God in the kingdom of God. So we're headed towards the kingdom of God. It's a memorial of gathered around the table of the Lord, the disciples gathered around the table of the Lord, but it's maybe the greater emphasis is sort of moving towards the kingdom and reminding us of our destination point, reminding us of the fact that we stand before God's throne and offer up our prayers of praise and thanksgiving and petition. So the next time you come to church, you say, I'm going to go for Divine Liturgy. I'm not going for the Mass. Slava Zhristu.